Looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. I think we're doing good here. Okay, 12. Okay, I'm not sure about for the chat room area. As we usually do a separate video for that, so we might have to do it on another day. So we'll see how things go. So right now, so those in the chat portion, we'll I'll see what I can do on that. So. All right, so much love, everyone. Blessings. We get started, and it's happy Kwanzaa, everyone. And I'm not sure what that is, but happy Kwanzaa anyway. We're all celebrating in a safe manner, if you know what it is. So anyway, all right, blessings all, and here we go. And we're going to messages if there are any, and then going to answer questions here. So we'll see how things go. Much love, blessings. Greetings, this is Prime Carter. Much love to you. Happy holidays to humanity. There is many changes in the air. Soul changes. Out with the old, in with the new soul of awareness and understanding of oneself. Many are going to look in the mirror and see themselves as another person. as the galactic energies connect to your planet, but also the elemental energies go into the blood of your earth, the waters of it, transforming many into more of who they truly are as your galactic origins and elemental origins. In your next couple of years, we do see it as a possibility of transformation into more of, as more know of their galactic roots, they more begin to start showing it on their face and appearance. As for clothing, such as those connected to the unicorns and other elemental beings, you're already doing this already to an extent. Some do have tattoos connecting them back to their past. But do you see more of this going into your, increasing into your culture as you're changing one's appearance to feel more at home with their roots? So send love to all of you in your transformations. And this time of materialism, do not forget about your spiritualism, because that was within each one of you as for the spiritual awareness energies. Sending love always as you transcend. Take care. Greetings, this is Lucifer. To you all, blessings. The knowingness of you will become more clear. This month, this new year, is going to scrap away the old you and allow a new one to emerge as the heavens connected to you, as many go on to their task of movement, where they have been waiting for many years of great change. And the change is among many, as it always is, but those that are waiting a long time for it finally feel the vibration of it, to shift them into more of a clear understanding of why they came into this incarnation with so many questions and no answers for such a long time. We send you love and understanding, but also Remember, power can have responsibility, a great amount of responsibility, and some, as you see on this world, do not use this power correctly across your planet. But as you change roles, there's a great amount of attention needs to be understood of the importance of where you are going. And this world is being unmasked and realizing its true place in the universe and society. Blessings. Greetings to you. We are adjusting. Greetings. I'm Dexter from Orion, a horse being. Greetings. Where society is very technology oriented, where even we wear technologies to help us understand other societies. I am a horse being, a horse head with humanoid attributes. Our message to your planet is many of us will become more known to you as you see our species is on your world, of course. Stallion, you call us. And this will become more known to you in your future day. But our technologies assist us in our growth. Does not mean you have to wear technologies around you, but we choose to do so. But as you carry around devices, you're not much different than we are. Our message to you is not to be afraid of these things if you have a positive intention. And if it's of a negative, you will know how to deal with it. But we see many on a positive. Our connection to you is obvious, but we are still observing your world. Togetherness here is important, but true understanding of each other will take time. As You go through many vortexes, anomalies, transforming your world. Your knowledge of each other will become more known without the fear. This knowledge will come to you on your own in due time. Blessings. This is all we have energy for. Greetings to you. This is Ishta with the Blue Pleiadians. Much love to you. Greetings, humans. About going into a long dialogue of updates. We do feel that your society, well, you have questions, and we are here to assist with that. We will bring our updates at a later date. So whenever you are ready, blessings, we have to assist.
Yes, thank you for coming in.
Yes, anytime. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Welcome. And today, first question is from Julie. What is my connection with you?
With the Pleiadians, you have much connection. Actually, that horse being that came through earlier, you actually have a lot more closer connections to them than you do with, at least with my blue species. Your connection with the horse beings is quite emotional, actually. I believe you'll be able to connect with this. It is of a long, many happy lifetimes with their species. With Pleiadian, it is very different. Let's put it that way. But with the Pleiadians, you're part of the Galactic Federation of Light. Yes, of I do not know what it is at this time. You're not telling me. It does not matter at this time. All right, leave you be with that. Hopefully, that is somewhat helpful to you. Blessings.
Yes. Okay. And her second one is, are there any messages for me from anyone?
Yes, the angels are assisting you with family and soul growth. Some of your angels have been very close to you as for guidance, as for helping you along into a timeline that's more positive. You might feel some of this where you feel a need to change a certain way of doing things in your life, and that is their energy with you. Blessings.
Okay. And next is, oh shoot. Sorry about that. Next is Jamie. Ever since we were children, my friend Sean K and I have felt a strong connection to each other. Does this connection mean anything for this incarnation?
Yes, for friendship, yes. But other than that, I do not see anything. But friendship, however you want to visualize it. But yes. Yes, that's very vague, but that's all there is telling me.
Okay. And next question is, last week I met one of my favorite musicians, Nick Valency. After being a fan of his band for 14 years, I want to send a thank you and love to all the extraterrestrials and entities for making this happen. What incarnation did Nick and I have together?
That was Arcturian. I believe that makes sense. Some of the music he is performing is very Arcturian. As for that connection. But you made this change So give credit to yourself for allowing this to happen. Blessings.
All right, next is Stephanie.
Thank you for taking my questions.
Yes.
Are there any messages for me at this time?
Yes, one moment. There is a Rolodex of information here, but I can only access a little bit of it. One moment. Yes, you've been connecting to many reptilians recently. You seem to have had a lot of conversation with them. Also, I see you as a mermaid lifetime that you are trying to release. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. It is a lifetime of great learning, but also a very challenging lifetime. And these reptilians were trying to take your power, meaning information that you were carrying. So you were having so you're wondering what's going on. That is partially what is going on.
Thank you.
If you're looking for a message, that's part of it.
Thank you. And is it possible to get another infusion, perhaps an Andromedan one?
Yes, of course. Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Blessings.
Yes. Blessings.
All right, next is Thomas's questions. And his first one is, can my guides describe how does my true and healed self look and feel like?
They describe what you would look like if you had these things. Well, it's whatever you choose to look like is how you will look like. You have that power to make yourself look and feel the way you want to. Well, yes, any more positive environment, it is whatever you want to look like, you will look like that. Because this is where you have more of your abilities to, you can always change your appearance, and you can always hover around without walking on the ground as many do. And your skin color, everything is as you wish it to be. Hopefully that is somewhat helpful. And you can always bring that into this environment, at least internally, and even physically to some degree. Blessings.
Okay. Second one is there a message from the Holy Spirit?
Yes, they say confidence, but also you are learning much of your angel connections, which are many, which are also very challenging. I believe you have some idea of this. You've had many lifetimes as an angel, quite challenged in many lifetimes. You're an angel of many beings that were during war on this world and others. That's very challenging for an angel. But you're still learning how to balance those lifetimes. Because even angels go through much as you do on this world. It is on a different level, of course. Listen to you.
Okay, next is Emmy.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, I am doing well. Thank you.
Greetings. That's so great.
Yes.
My first question is, I'm at the point where I have a choice to move on from my military career, and my heart says, well, I'm pretty much ready to move forward from that, but then there's something still hanging on. I'm just wondering what you're picking up about that.
Oh, because you've been there for such a long time, there's a part of you that's reluctant to change, to try something new. Nothing wrong with that. Well, also, you feel like there is a unfinished business, meaning was there more positive? If you go back or reconnect, will it be more positive? And most of you is saying most likely not, but there's much to learn from them. But it is a hard choice, yes, to make that transition, to cut that source, but it's up to you at this time, if that makes sense.
Oh, yes, of course. And just wondering if there's any messages from my guides, angels, or ETs.
Yes, you're with your Arcturian ancestors. They've been assisting, guiding you, but also you've been visiting them on their ships greatly recently as for your transformation. So what they say of your military ties is all up to you, but sometimes you have to make big decisions for big things to happen. And it's letting go of the old and letting the new in. So sometimes holding on to things can stop the new things from happening, is what they're saying. That makes sense.
Thanks. I've been feeling that.
It's always up to you, of course.
Thank you. Can I get any infusions from any benevolent and willing ETs?
Yes, from the Pleiadians, I believe.
Okay.
And the Orions have been around you a lot recently. So.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, next is my 2 questions. My first one is, I have a friend named Grant, and I wanted to know what my connection is to him, the one that sticks out the most. Thank you.
Reptilian is insectoid. As a reptilian being, it was very comical, but also challenging, because he wasn't always trustworthy during those lifetimes. But much has been learned from those lifetimes. He also had many Arcturian lifetimes with him. For the most part, positive. As far as I can tell.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And is there any messages from the Yael for me?
Yes, they've been assisting you with your chakras at this time. Letting go of old lifetimes that are not needed, lifetimes that have been blocking you from more of your lifetimes. Also reconnecting you back to your angels, Archangel Michael, but there's others on that list that you've had lifetimes with.
Okay.
They say you can connect to that.
Yeah, thank you very much. And next is Tara.
She has written her questions in the webinar, in the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're right there. Oh, they really popped up on my screen. Thank you, Blue. Okay, your first question is, are there any messages for me at this time?
Yes, you've been connecting to many reptilians recently for healing, but also a journey, because they are very adventurous. You've been traveling with them as a Pleiadian, though, learning their ways. But they have been it seems like they've been tour guides with you recently, and you were receiving much of this information on your own. As your guides begin to connect with you more, you're still learning those ways. Blessings.
Okay, and her second one is, can you tell me about my connection with the Silver Pleiadians and Zenta in particular?
Yes, that was a father figure within the Silver Pleiadians. That was one on many missions. As for, I see a lot of construction lifetimes of building, but also I see you connecting with many angel beings with them. There's many angels in their culture, where you see angel type structures in their civilization. That is all we have for this time. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Kimberly's questions.
Yes.
So, yes.
Will you be reading them up? Will you read them up, Bianca, or?
My internet's cutting out.
Okay, I will do it. Her first question is, what have I been doing in astral?
What was the name of this person again?
Kimberly.
Kimberly? Yes.
Kimberly.
Connected with many Pleiadians, but also, one moment. I see you on ship on a journey at this time. Some of their Sasquatch family is there, but it seems like you have been leaving them for other places. One moment. Yes, different, you call it elemental realities, where you see fairies and that sort. You go into their worlds much time recently. Also, for medical reasons, you've been going there. That is all they said. That's it.
Okay, great. And her second question is, any messages from my Sasquatch family?
Yes, they say that you've been traveling much without them, but they have been with you, of course, but letting you try new things. But they say you have an aspect as a Sasquatch at this time on a Pleiadian world at this moment. And there's other realities also, but there's no need to go into it. And this world is very Arcturian and Pleiadian. And you're very much a teacher in that reality. And what you believe you could connect with that. Listen.
Thank you. And now it's my turn. My name is Omran.
Yes.
Last week I had a dream. I was with some friends, a few people, and we were behind in front of a rock mountain kind of thing. And we had a technology, we had a computer-like device that we put into the mountain. And there were two of them who could bend the mountain and put this computer inside the mountain, and then it became one with the mountain, and it kind of created an antenna. And then later on, we created something that created many vortices, and we ourselves got caught up in them. And it actually hurt us. We were in these vortices as everyone else. So I wondered what it all was about, what we were doing, what this on Earth, were we seeding the Earth with some energies?
Yes, it was another version of Earth that is very primitive at this time. That you are called, well, all Earths are experimental. This one is in a polar reality of assisting this reality and connecting what is most important. But at this time, what technologies you are using was so experimental you didn't even understand them. So how are you going to know unless you try them? So yes, we now know how to understand them because it was manipulating much energies, much of nature. But now you know that it can bring much assistance. As for heightening vibrations, as for using vortexes to heighten those, because these vortexes are bringing information from other places. And that is affecting this Earth in a positive way. And you believe you're understanding it more of how to use this technology to assist this reality. If that makes sense. Yes, it is a little bit out there, but that was very real, though.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
And my second question is, when I try to channel the energies of my higher self to do some magic energies and something like cut attachments and energies, everything just becomes intense in my body. It's like I become another person. I can't recognize myself at all. And it's kind of, there is so much power, and I kind of forget about the love part in that moment. It's like I have to bring the love part again, because I feel like I get connected to some other energies of my other lifetimes in a moment, just for a moment when I do it. Is there a connection between? Can you tell what is happening?
Well, you're raising your vibration, and in raising your vibration, you are turning into more of a high vibrational being. And it is very difficult to stay in that vibration when you're still living in this one. So this is what is going on. You're also connecting to other federations of your star family, and that's causing your body is not quite ready for it yet, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. It's like I can do everything.
Yes.
When I'm in that state. It's like,
yes, you can. Yes.
It's the feeling of kind of like you can do anything, like you can destroy anything.
Yes, and that's why some are here for karma reasons.
Yeah, okay. Yes, that was me. And sorry, Christy, I thought it was my turn. And now it's Christy.
Yes, blessings.
Hello.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you, Blue.
Yes, anytime.
So I've requested infusions before, and it's hard for me to notice big changes in how they make me feel and at the changes, because people will ask, how does this one make you feel? But I never really noticed a big change. Is it because of my RH negative that is that affecting any of the infusions that I receive?
Well, partly. Some of these infusions are very quiet. If you got an Anunnaki infusion, you would definitely see a difference. With your vibration, you would definitely see it. But with the other ones, they are there. They're just not showing they are working properly, but they are very subtle. If you get an unsettled one, such as Anunnaki, you will see definitely a change. You might not like that, though. Even the positive signs are not very easy to deal with. That is,
Yeah.
But yeah, it has a lot to do with your DNA. Yes, it does.
Which infusions would be the best for me to help me to not, because in this reality, being Anunnaki is not that easy for me with my son and
Yes.
talking with people and everything, because
Yes.
it's irritation most of the time.
Yes.
That's what it feels
Yes.
like. But it's easier in other realities, of course, because that's what I feel like I'm in, like super soldier stuff. So that's easier to do, with Anunnaki or whatever I'm doing. But in this reality, I feel like I need something to help me to kind of be more, something to help me. I don't know which one would be. It's Pleiadian or maybe.
Arcturian would be good. And also for your son also would be good. That way you can both blend together.
Mm-hmm.
You can say join together. We are already joined together, but we'll help you communicate with telepathy.
Yeah. Because we've been battling a lot. Me and Hayden have been battling a lot.
Because there's disconnection there. He has a lot of Zeta at this time, and so do you, but his Zeta is taken to another direction. The Arcturian will definitely help your connection more evenly.
Okay. All right. What percent do you think that they would give?
Around a 5% at least. So that should be too much. Would be yes, around 5% for the two of you. I believe for him would be a 3, but it still would be enough.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
And then my second question is when Neil did a meditation or sin and healing for the Lemurian the other day, and when I was doing it, then I saw myself as a oracle in a Lemurian lifetime, and I also saw a wizard. So I didn't know if I was a wizard as well, or if that was can feel like kind of like an elder wizard or something.
Yes, you were of a wizard, I believe, of a male origin, male gender of that time. And you were very much a teacher of many. You can call it the same as your Merlin because it's very similar. But you had a much different way of doing things, though. But was the similar setup or environment.
He seemed like he was like a council member.
Yes. Yes, he learned a lot from you, actually.
He learned a lot from me?
Yes.
Oh, Merlin did.
Yes.
And the seer or the oracle lady, was that also an aspect of myself in that another Lemurian time?
Yes, you had several lifetimes that were similar to that. Yes. And it was of an energy that you were very much, yes. I believe you can, without going into too much detail, yes, you were very much a oracle. Yes. It was very healing for many.
Mm-hmm.
There were trying times also. In some ways, you're still in that lifetime. And you brought that with you, of course.
Yeah, the seer.
Yes.
Thank you. Much love.
That should help heal you also in this reality. You can use your oracle connection to help your son also, meaning receive messages as a oracle. I believe you if you understand that, to connect with that energy and to ask for guidance.
Yeah, I talk to everybody all the time for him and for
Yes.
me, and ask all kinds of questions and stuff too. Sometimes it's easier to get it for other people though than for myself.
The oracle could possibly, yes, I can't be 100%. It will help you more than receiving your own messages. But at least help others give you the messages. So, give that some thought.
Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
That's right.
Thank you. And now it is, I think it's Daniel. Yes, Daniel.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
First, I'd like to know if there are any messages for me.
Well, yeah, seeing with the Pleiadians, you've been connecting with many Pleiadian alliances at this time for healing, but also galactic guidance. What that means, one moment, is, yes, one moment. I have to go into it. I have to find out what that meant. One moment. Yes, you're connecting to many of your galactic beings, as all do, but the information has to be carefully brought into your environment. And this is what is going on at this time. As always, but for you, it's a little bit different. As for, one moment. Because you're very connected to the Galactic Federation and many other Ashtar Command also. That is another aspect of you. Of course, you have different aspects involved with this one moment. With Ashtar Command, you are very connected to the crab people. As for they are going through a great transition because they've been through a hostile environment in the past. So your connection with them, if you wish to explore it, will come more understanding. Yes, they do show me a giant crab was in one of your lifetimes in the past. Yes, I know it's a little bit hard for your reality to accept that, but it was what your world would call fantasy was very real in your environment. And they also say if you connect to this, you find some healing from that also.
I see.
Hopefully if any of that helps at all.
It makes sense. Yes. Thank you. My second question is about my girlfriend who I'm in a long-distance relationship with. I recently had a dream where I was desperately trying to connect with her because over 2 weeks ago, we were just having a normal conversation and everything just kind of stopped, just out of nowhere. And we haven't talked since that. I don't think that she's avoided me or anything, but it just kind of stopped. And I feel like there's something with her timeline going on there. And I've occasionally felt like this kind of depression and longing when I connect to her energies. And I want to know what's going on with that and if there's anything I can do.
Yes, there's a lot of reptilian energies around her at this time. You can say it's speaking to her and putting her on another timeline, yes. As for what you can do about it, you can connect that timeline and see more of what is going on, but it does seem like they are changing her direction, it seems. She is somewhat lost to some degree. You could say they took advantage of that. We do see you reconnecting with her shortly, though.
Okay. I was a bit worried there. I was just like, oh my gosh. Anyway. It's not like I was erased or anything from her timeline, right? Because I know that's possible, but no.
No. There is a lot of discussion on her end of confusion, you see. So it's hard to say exactly how she's handling all this. But there's nothing wrong with you reaching out to her.
Okay. Through text, the only way that I can isn't working, so I just kind of like send her healing sometimes. I wonder if that helps at all.
Yes. Yeah, she's going through a lot of tension at this time. It is the holidays. That's partially the reason. But
Okay.
to message again would be good. Or to wait, whatever feels right for you, of course.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, the message is to give it time. That's all.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings to
Steve Storm.
Hey, it's Steve.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. Hey, I recently learned that Michelle Obama is a reptilian. Is her husband Barack Obama a reptilian too?
He has a lot of Syrian energies with him.
Yeah, I didn't think
And
he was.
some reptilian, yes.
He is or he isn't?
He has some reptilian with him, yes. He has Anunnaki also, but he does have some reptilian DNA, yes.
Well, what percentage of the U.S. government is shape-shifting reptilians?
What percentage of the government is around?
U.S. government.
Is around, yes, U.S. government around 50%.
About half of them, aren't there?
Yes.
Well, moving forward, do you see that as an issue?
It is in the process of being healed, as it is always. Would you see humanity becoming more as the humanity that you see healing, but the one that you do not see as for your government? It has actually been much worse in the past, so it is getting slightly better.
So they're going to step aside, or are they going to reveal themselves? How are they going to commingle with?
They will. What is going on at this time? They are letting humanity know that they exist. Your shadow governments are letting humanity see if it can handle their appearance or not, or their existence. So they are planning many things at this time. They have been doing it in the past, but they are going to increase it slightly to see what humanity does.
Yeah, but a majority of them are pretty deceitful. I mean, they don't.
Yes.
They don't bring truth and honesty to the table.
But sometimes they have to be truthful of what they are doing. I believe you're aware of that.
Well,
They have to tell the world somewhat of the truth. So
okay.
it's up for humanity to choose.
Do you see that as a long time coming, like 50 years, or you see like 5, 10 years?
It could be sooner. Mostly 50, yes. But it can be sooner.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, blessings.
And now it's Sheena. Maybe Sheena can't unmute herself.
I think she sent her questions to Bianca.
No,
So,
I haven't received any questions.
okay.
So if you can... Oh, she's unmuted now. Are you?
Maybe just head to Terrence and we'll go from there.
Yes, we will. I will read up Terrence's questions.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I couldn't unmute, sorry. I was wondering if there is any messages from Elohim.
Yes, you continue on in your path. You are being healed at this time. You're also there. They say you are preparing for another fight, but a good one. I believe you have some idea of this, but it will be less tension on you.
Okay.
It would be a good fight, they say.
A good fight.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any messages for me?
One moment. Yes. That your direction you have chosen has helped many be aware of their surroundings and taken people to new directions of information that is very healing. So yes, to be vocal is good.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Blessings. Much love.
Blessings. Yes.
And now it's Mary's questions. Any messages from her spirit and ET family? Her name is Mary.
Yes, our Arcturians have been assisting her with her hybrid children recently. As for, there's been several hybrid children. Some are of the canine, some of Zeta, have been around her recently. These are new hybrid children, and they will be connecting with her again shortly. Of course, you can always connect with them, but this is something new for her. That's the message.
Any messages from her husband angel or angel husband? I don't know what that is.
Yes, one moment.
I'm sorry, messages for her husband angel.
For her. Okay.
Yes, for her.
One moment. Yes, they say to be proud of his accomplishments. He's not always doing that. But also to move forward and not to let the little things hold him back. He's been doing that ever so slightly throughout his life, holding on to things, grudges slightly of the past mistakes. But to learn from them and move from them. He's not always moving from them. But to look at the future and to accept it. To allow it to come through, because sometimes he's holding on to the past, where the future has changes, have difficulties coming in. There's nothing wrong with letting go. That's all. But blessings, that's all.
Thank you. And then next one is Terence. His question is, do I have any messages from Pleiadian friends or family?
Well, the message is mostly from your Lyran family. One moment. As you go into your next year, your feline friends will show themselves more clearly to you. They also say if you look in the mirror, you might see your reflection as a feline, and that is you connecting more with them. Your dream state will also change. Your family is very feline, at least in another reality. Because this will help greatly in your future time. Because there'll be tests coming through, and much of these are feline tests to see how you will react to certain situations. They're just little tests, but they're testing yourself, as all have. But these are feline tests, is what they say. And you will know what they are when possible, most likely after they happen. They say at least there'll be 3 of them. But nothing too exciting, but you will be able to connect their origins. Blessings.
His second question is, where am I as far as my vibration?
yes, that is at a good version of the vibration. Yes, you can always be higher, but everyone could be. But at this time, you are in a good state. At this time, we call it medium vibration, but a good vibration. It was that song, Good Vibrations.
That's good. And now it's David. He asks, do I have any message from Ainisha? And have I met anything in my dream state? Anyone, I think that is. Should I repeat that?
Yes, yeah, that was kind of confusing.
Do I have any message from Ainisha? He asks.
Yes.
David.
One moment. Yes, and she is around you often. She does show up as a feline being, but she can change her appearance whenever she likes. But the feline energies is good around you also, because that is a positive lifetime where you connected. That is all there is at this time.
Has he met anything in his dream state?
Yes. All the time. And he just does not remember because he's not ready for it, but it will come through. I believe shortly it is up to him for it to come through, but it will. Yes, every night it seems recently. Yes. Past couple of nights, I believe. But
okay, great.
There's a third energy around that also. So yes, go ahead, please. Thank you. Blessings.
No, that was the last questions. So
good. All right. Much love to you all.
Yes. Thank you for coming.
Yes, we have galactic messages, but not at this time. We'll see what we're allowed to bring into your environment, but we send you love in your time of shopping and to stay safe. Remember, Spirit is always with you, and your galactic aliens are always helping you travel well. But you do travel well in your dream state, of course. So, blessings to you.
Yes, goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, greetings. Thank you. All right, thank you for helping out.
You're welcome.
All right. I don't know if anybody can do
Yes.
a blessing.
I will do one. Anyone else who want to do a blessing? No.
Sorry.
Thank you all for coming today. Shaniti Aliliwa, Analiliya Nala, Ilili Nila, Alaniliya. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. All right, much love. Yeah, next one is Thursday night. So, all right, blessings.